So hopefully we can get them knocked out today. That's the plan. I ain't saying we're gonna get done, because we don't know how that goes. Cleaner must want to burn down or something. We're done with beans. Let's go. Welcome back here, folks. Just got done doing my last one. My battling the weeds video. Just got done doing that one. I went one time around this field and just kind of opened it up. And my brother went back and got the truck from that field I was just in. And he's taking that over now. And we already brought the cart down here. Brought that down before we even started today. So this field should be our best yielding field. So far it ain't doing bad. And I know that yield monitor's off. I know the yield's actually better than what it says it is. But this should be our best yielding field. It's probably the best ground that we got, in beans at least. So we probably have better ground that's in corn. But this should do really good. At least 60, I'm hoping. The only thing is that on these headlands, well, you see right here, got flooded out. Got flooded out right there, and then it's kind of trees all the way around it. So there wasn't much on that first headland, there wasn't hardly anything. Once we get out in the middle, though, so far it seems like it's going to balance it out. So we got my brother's food plot in this field. This is where we deer hunt. This is what land that my grandpa owns. So, which I'll be running this year. Don't know how much an acre yet, he hasn't said. The yield monitor must be recalibrating on its own or something, because every now and then it beeps like this. I don't know why. Haven't figured that out yet. I ain't too tech savvy, even though I'm a youngin'. I ain't too tech savvy. Well, I got the first dump from this farm going in there. We already had probably 150 or 175 bushel in the cart from the DNR farm. We just brought this down here right away this morning instead of taking it to that 7-acre field. And mainly it's a lot of long rows, and then towards that tree line there, then they start getting shorter. Well, I'm making my first pass across the middle here. I'm eager to see what the yield monitor gets up to. So far, it's at 52. And I think it's going to keep going up here, 53. Yeah, so they're going to be really good beans across here. Well, we're getting to go on it. I'd struggle with English. I don't know why. But we're getting going again here. It's after chores. About 7 o'clock, not quite. I'm not hoping for rain because I want to get done tomorrow, knock on wood. But I want to get done tomorrow, but the moisture is so dry, these beans ain't yielding as good as what they should be. They're really good beans. They're tall. There's a ton of pods on them. They should be doing like 60 bushel at least, but I got a pretty good chunk here done. There's just a little sliver up there yet. Now I got the headlands done. But I got a truck full, but they just don't seem like they're doing that good, you know. What do you do? Well, I'm just gonna pick till I fill the truck tonight. Probably just a half a hopper or so will fill that. And then there's a little chance of rain tonight, like 30% chance tonight at like midnight. So I'm hoping for maybe just a tiny shower, just enough to kind of get the beans a little wet, but not enough to mess it up and not go tomorrow. It's either that or just get a little bit of a dew, a little bit heavier of a dew. So on tomorrow when we start, it's still got a little bit of that dew on them. But here we go. got done with everything in the back. Now I'm just heading to this main part here now. There was one stretch where it got up to 60 bushel back there. But I think that's what these beans are like too. I just yield monitor just don't ain't working right. These are some pretty good beans through here. I have to go a little bit slower tonight. I mean, they're not getting tough yet, but they don't feed in quite as good when the sun ain't shining. So I can still go about 2.6 though. 2.6, 2.7. Yeah, I mean they're nice and tall beans though. I mean they should be doing good. Look at how they just stay on the head like that. Because I'm dragging dirt, that's why. No, they're starting to get tough when they start doing that. So you're telling me these are 39 bushel the acre beans? My ass. You're totally wrong there, yield monitor. You gotta be. You know they're just getting up there to 50. Alright, there, well I got the truck full. That's pretty much all I wanted to do, was fill the truck. Put the rest of it in the cart here, and I don't want to mount the cart up too much either. Just because then it sucks to get the tarp closed. But I should with what little bit I got left in here. We're ready to get going again. It's about 12 o'clock. We had a little bit of shower, so I got my wish. I don't think they really picked up any moisture though. See, there wasn't enough to really do anything. They're ready to go now, and we only have, I don't know, 7 or 8 acres left maybe. So hopefully we can get them knocked out today. That's the plan. I ain't saying we're gonna get done, because we don't know how that goes. Just hoping. Just hoping that we get done. All I did was just check the oil, make sure there's oil in it. I mean, I don't need to really grease the cylinder or anything for the little bit we're gonna be picking today, I don't think. So. Well, I got the cart pretty full again. Just waiting on my brother to get back. He had to take a load over right away. He was at home sleeping. So he texts me and says, are you going yet? No, I'm thinking probably around noon. Because I checked him about 11. Yeah, I probably could have went and just ran my cylinder speed a little higher. I said, probably around 11 or so. Oh, so I ain't got no hurry then? you got a load to take into town. So, I mean, yeah, you can come here and take that load over, and by the time you get back, they'll probably be about ready to go anyways. But I don't have quite half a hopper, but it's close. So I got some time to kill by the time he gets back. And, the cart won't quite fill the truck, it'll be close. Again, it's still a pretty good load on there. They seem like they're doing a little bit better today on these shorter rows. So I think they're still not going to be great, just because the headlands were kind of bad. It's just all these damn trees that go all the way around here. Well, the first couple headlands there wasn't too much on them, so that really drug the average down, being that 2 acres of the field being headlands was maybe 35 bushel or so, but they'll still end up being right around 50, 55, or maybe even 60, I don't know. But there ain't too much more left. Probably a hopper and a half is what I'm guessing. So that's still gonna be pretty good. Well, we got the truck full, pull in the warning cart. They're doing better now. Their yield monitor's staying right about 50 now, so I don't know if the beans themselves are just doing better over here, which is weird, because I would think that being more on this flat area here would be the better beans, but maybe they were more stressed with all the rain or something. So I know we watched it was all flowing down this way, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But up on that hill there, it's kind of in between two hills, and them are doing better. So. See, I have a hard time believing that these beans are better than the ones down the bottom there. I mean, they're good, but they're not nearly as tall though. It looks like they have more pods on them though. It does look like they have more pods on them. Well, we're getting to a waterway now. I'd like to make a waterway go up in between them two hills there, especially after all the rain that we had earlier this year and how hard it came down. It didn't really make that like a washout yet, but it's starting. And I don't really want to have to deal with a washout. We've been talking about trying to put a waterway there. It's in between them two hills is a good spot to put one anyways. Somehow these are 52 bushel beans here. No, I have a hard time believing them are better than the ones that were fucking 4 foot tall down in the bottom there. That's hard for me to believe. There must be fucking just a ton of beans in the pods there or something. I mean, that thing's just tiny. Yet they're doing better than most of the field did. It don't make no sense to me. Little sliver left though. Cleaner must want to burn down or something. It's fucking. Oh yeah, it's getting hot again. What the fuck? I just got a hopper, and I was just getting ready to turn around and come back here. I gotta check that out again. Yeah, it's fucking smoldering. This time I had a fire extinguisher though, and threw it out, wait for it to stop smoldering, and well, I have like 2 passes left. I'm gonna finish it. So hopefully it don't start on fire again. There we go. We're done with beans. Let's go. Oh God, that's awesome. Be done with these fucking fires. Done with this fucking bean dust. I'm happy. Happy my combine ain't totally fucked up yet. Just started on fire twice. And I'm happy with the bean yield this year. I mean, these last two fields didn't do the greatest, but they got pretty dry. And they got down to 9%. That really takes the yield off, I think. But we're done. I think they still average over 60. So, oh well, I'm happy. Happy it's over with. Happy we can start corn. Corn's so much nicer. Well, I just added all the slips up, and out of 122 acres of beans that we had, we averaged just under 55, pretty much 55. It rounded up to 55. So that really ain't too bad. We had a ton of rain early in the year, like June, July. Well, maybe not quite in July even, but May and June, we had a ton of rain. I mean, we had a whole growing season easily worth of rain in June by itself. But come August, it really dried up, and so that really hurt the beans, I think, because instead of having the pods more full than what they were, they only had 2 in a pod instead of 3 or 4. But, I mean, we sold good beans at some farms. The home farm here did 60, just over 60, I think did 62 almost, and right across the road from the home farm did over 60 as well. That did 61, I think. Farm I was just at in this video did 55. The DNR farm did 53, and then that really little field we did in that same video I did with the DNR, that did 45. So that field there was what really drug the average down. But I'll still take 55 bushel the acre. That's pretty good. You know, I was thinking it was gonna be right around 60 though, closer to 60. But hey, I'll take it. That's better than what it was last year. Like I said, if we had more rain in August, they would have been over 60 for sure. But it's going to be interesting to see what corn does, because I don't think that no late rain really affects corn quite as much as it does beans. And I think the corn pretty much was already starting to fill out for the most part. You know, if we would have had more rain in August, maybe the second year would have filled out more. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when it gets there. So the next one I should be planting wheat, so thanks for watching. See you in the next one.